What is the word I'm looking for? God, my brain is not working today. Holy shit. I do need to start snorting Ozempic or something. Weight Watchers is going bankrupt because of Ozempic. Is this what cocaine felt like when crack came along?
I used to suck for coke. I seen them.
I think it is. I always had sympathy for cocaine. I'm low energy Bridget Phetasy. I'm Bridget Phetasy, and this is your dumpster fire. Welcome to Dumpster Fire, where we make burgers out of your sacred cows. We premiere new episodes every Tuesday and Friday at 8 p.m. Central. Please join us in the chat. Before we get going, some upcoming comedy dates for you guys. Tickets are available for my stand-up comedy show, Ask Me Anything, at the world-famous Creek in the Cave in Austin. The next show is on Tuesday, June 10th. There's a link in the description below where you can buy tickets. It's 7 p.m. now, guys, every second and fourth Tuesday of the month. So there are no excuses. It's not too late. I'm old. Now you've got to come.
I'm going to come.
I've also got a new live online show called Real America on Two-Way. We had our first show on Wednesday, and honestly, it's amazing. Thank you guys for joining, those of you who did. Join us for our next show, Wednesday, May 28th at 7 p.m. Eastern. It will be every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern until we change it. You can register to be a member of the audience that can ask questions at twoway.tv/Bridget Zoom. Link in the description below. Please join us. That show is so fun and a little bonkers because it's live. Back to our main story. Ozempic is disrupting the weight loss industry by prescribing what can only be described as pharmaceutical anorexia.
I'm a huge tub of lard.
I don't know what else to call it. It's basically just people not eating. You can tell when someone has done Ozempic because 2 weeks before they were much larger. And now they look like someone who was in a concentration camp for a little bit, but didn't stay the whole time. 10 years from now, the butterfly effect will maybe be a civil war because right now everyone's too fat for a civil war, let's be honest. It'll be just a weak, sad civil war where everyone's like, I feel like Trump right now where he's making fun of special needs people. That's our president.
I don't know what I said. I don't remember.
Nobody is going out to eat anymore because nobody is eating. Honestly, all of the ladies feel awkward about being at a restaurant when there's 3 women sitting with them and none of them are eating. And one woman is just eating for 4 people.
We'll have one of those with 4 spoons.
More like 4 of those with 1 spoon for me.
Ozempic is famous for being expensive. It's funny what Americans get worked up about and how, I can barely afford this medicine that makes me lose weight without even trying. I hope they talk about it on cable news on my 70-inch TV. We're overdeveloped. We're like a teen that went into puberty at 9.
Come on, Kyle. Kick the baby. Come on, bro. Kick the fucking baby. Let's see you try it, Wuss.
That's what America is. Oprah was a major shareholder in Weight Watchers, and it's only a matter of time before she's on the board of Ozempic and probably their spokesperson. But who am I kidding? She probably already is. She's probably been on it for 10 years, and at the very least, she's definitely gotten in on that money train. We did finally replace exercising and eating healthy with osteoporosis and bone loss. Do you guys realize how much bones weigh? That is the true test to losing weight. Can you lose weight in your bones? Weight Watchers is going to rebrand itself as Bone Watchers, which sounds a lot dirtier than I mean it to sound. It sounds like some peeping Tom is watching his bone.
Hey, Bones, look at this bone.
I know, but did you see this bone?
Where'd you find that bone?
Same place you got your bone. It was just sitting here, next to this bone.
The Ozempic look, which they call Ozempic face, they have a term for it, is basically the look of a person being emaciated. We used to call that look Carrie with bulimia. No, we used to call that forced and obvious starvation or neglect. We need to come up with another expression than nothing tastes as good as skinny feels now because we don't need to eat. New motto, nothing tastes good because I'm on Ozempic. Nothing tastes as good as osteoporosis feels. Ozempic figured out that weight loss happens faster if you decrease bone density and muscle. They are truly heavy. They were like, you know what? We'll just starve them and we'll decrease the heavy things of your body. It's like building a house with cheap material. The obsessive concern about the exterior leads to total interior collapse. And everybody's calling this progress. They're like, do you know how good this is? This is life-changing. And it is for people who truly need it. And especially the people who actually need it, who have diabetes, which is what this drug was made for. And now it's just white chicks who do yoga and they want to be skinnier than their friend. So much of progress is just laziness. And in America, we're so lazy. You don't even have to get out of your car to get your Ozempic with your sad, brittle bones. This medicine only works in a decadent, fat civilization. There's no other civilization that this would have worked for because most of civilization, people were starving. It's hugely popular and makes perfect sense for us. I mean, let's be real. They look good. And that's all that really matters. We all know they do look good. Like, sort of. They look good.
Maybe.
Kind of. In the right
Initially.
lighting. Mostly. Until their hair starts falling out.
Until they have to take it forever. Like, do you just waste away forever?
What's funny, too, is about it is that my hairdresser said that he could always tell which of his clients were on Ozempic because they started experiencing rapid hair loss.
Ugh.
Yeah. You can't cheat in life, guys. You just can't. There's no getting around having to lose weight the normal way, which is by cutting your calories and working out. You can, but you're going to lose bone density and probably hair. Before our next segment, don't forget to like, subscribe, touch my bells and buttons, and please tell your friends about us since the algorithm has decided that it will not favor us anymore.
I'm the algorithm. How about instead of one raccoon, I continuously supply you with thousands of them? No. Why would I want that? That sounds horrifying.
We have been displeasing to the algorithm. Please help us reach our goal of 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, and eventually we will. I'll probably be in a wheelchair and have a elderly disease. Dementia, which I already clearly have. You have to stick around through the ad to see the weather report, guys. Sorry, them's the rules. And you did ask for it. So when I do hit 100,000, I'm going to do a Mexican weather report. You asked, I will provide. But you know who doesn't want it? The algorithm.
By the algorithm God. If you give him praise, algorithm will provide.
The algorithm wants nothing to do with this Mexican weather report. Look, guys, as we were talking about, we all struggle with weight loss. And if you truly want to lose weight in a way that is healthy for your body and get strong at the same time, nothing beats the Caliber app. The Caliber app is 100% free to get started with the ability to upgrade to unlock more features or add a coach for one-on-one support. The free version of the app provides full ad-free access to the app's features, including over 500 exercises, workout tracking, and the ability to create custom exercises. From there, you can upgrade to Caliber Pro, which includes group coaching, or you can upgrade to Caliber Premium, which includes one-on-one coaching. I've said it before, but Caliber has been life-changing for me. Caliber makes weight and strength training simple and easy. I'm increasing my muscle density. I'm getting stronger, not weaker. The app is incredible. It gives you step-by-step instructions and even videos on how to correctly perform the moves, allows you to see your gains, and increases in strength, reps, and performance. So, check out the Caliber app. See if any of their versions is right for you. Go to caliber.app.link/Phetasy to get started. That's caliber.app.link/Phetasy and get strong! Link is in the description below. Now let's check the weather with Susana Alameda.
Y es que continúan las temperaturas congelantes al amanecer, especialmente en el norte. Tenemos dos sistemas frontales, uno en el noreste, otro en el noroeste, que ocasionan los dos en conjunto la caída de aguanieve en las zonas altas y también algunas zonas con temperaturas bajo cero. Ya por la tarde se restablecen bastante en el resto de la República y es que tenemos una onda de calor.
Thank you, Susana. I hope you enjoyed bottle service. 1 week after he released the song Heil Hitler, and on the heels of the tragic death of 2 people being killed for being Jewish, Kanye West has disavowed anti-Semitism. He said he's done with it.
And there was much rejoicing.
He woke up and decided and asked God to forgive him. How brave. You can't do that, Kanye. You can't just be like, whoops, sorry I mainstreamed anti-Semitism like Hitler did. My motto is now, hello, Jews.
Don't be sad for me, guys. I'm going home.
Sorry about all that Heil Hitler stuff. My bad. He really should move to Argentina with the rest of the naturalized Argentinians if he wants to make amends, and actually should hide in shame for the rest of his life. Kanye does sound like a never-Trumper who has changed his mind and just reluctantly voted for Trump. And I'm sorry, but if he can get away with this, cancel culture is bullshit. Why is Kanye treating this like he's quitting smoking? You can't just give up anti-Semitism like one morning you wake up and you're like, I'm done with this habit. He must be taking unsemitic. The Ozempic-like drug that rids a person of anti-Semitism. Side effects include encouraging your spouse to wear clothes in public and wanting to make good music again. Kanye does this, though. This is meds on, meds off. He's clearly back on meds. So much of his behavior is obviously mental illness, like textbook bipolar disorder.
He literally just dropped an album, or a track called Heil Hitler that has gone viral and all anyone is talking about, and now is like, whoops, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, but then in like a week, he's going to be blaming the Jews again.
Right.
That's the problem. That his bipolar disorder is so weird because it's now connected to anti-Semitism. So it's like anti-Semitism on, anti-Semitism off, anti-Semitism on, and anti-Semitism off. In a week, he's going to be like, Mossad made me do it. Like everybody in his mentions is saying. They're saying that. They're like, oh, they got to ya. And they're saying that he's doing it because he wants money. This is what thou hath wrought, Kanye. You now have an audience of Nazis following you. Congratulations. Imagine waking up to that. Can you imagine just like waking up out of your kind of bipolar manic break that you've been on for however many months, and you look at your wife, you're like, why'd you let me do all that crazy shit? And she's like, I'm just your sex slave. She's the kind of wife who shows up naked to the Grammys. She's not going to speak up. She's going to let this guy just bury himself. Have you heard about Senolytics yet? It's a class of ingredients discovered less than 10 years ago, and they're being called the biggest discovery of our time for promoting healthy aging and enhancing your physical prime. That's why I love Qualia Senolytics. I completed my 3-month dose of Qualia and felt incredible. My recovery time was great. I felt like noticeably less brain fog, truly. I definitely need my Qualia. Resist aging at the cellular level. Try Qualia Senolytic and all their other products, which I love. Go to qualialife.com/dumpster for up to 50% off and use the code dumpster at checkout for an additional 15% off. That's QUALIA life.com/dumpster for an extra 15% off your purchase. Link is in the description below. Some ginger TikTok users have been posting emotional videos after Black TikTokers declared them honorary Black and invited them to the cookout.
The Black community literally saved my physical life.
I have so many emotions right now. I can't even process them all. I'm Black. I got a lot of mixed emotions. I've never felt more love in my life.
This past week, I have felt more connected, more appreciated, and more loved than I ever have from a community of people in my entire life.
This whole thing about gingers being part of the Black community low-key hits home for me.
I hope there's a good outcome to all of this.
I can just see how loving and genuine all of you guys are.
This past week has been the best week of my life.
Justin, our resident ginger, has some words about this. Justin, do you feel marginalized by the white people?
Just waiting for my pass.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm Irish, and if I'm invited to the cookout...
You're not ginger, though.
No, I'm not.
It's not enough to just be Irish.
I'm ginger adjacent. I'm a ginger adjacent, I think.
Jaywalker!
You look like a Viking, though. You don't look like one of those pussy gingers that's crying on TikTok.
It's 'cause I'm not Irish, I'm Italian.
They're crying on TikTok. They're like, I've never felt so loved. I've never felt so like I belonged.
The video is amazing because it's like the music underneath. Is what
the
makes
music
it for me.
This came after gingers claimed they're being treated differently by white people, prompting reactions of solidarity from Black creators. Why is everything so lame? This all starts with black guys' love for redheads. That's my theory is that it's this is just a play to get some pussy.
There's no chance we can ever be together?
Only if you could promise me you'll never die.
You know I can't promise that.
If you did that, I would make love to you right now.
I promise. I will never die.
South Park brought this to the surface years ago because in the writer's room, I was like, yeah, they're making fun of white people make fun of gingers. And then our editor's like, because they don't have souls. I'm like, I know. But apparently, people are mad about that.
Actually, the odds of us having a red-haired freckled child were only 1 in 4. And still it happened 3 times. What are the odds?
But I do think an entire generation coming up under South Park probably did get bullied and teased because South Park said, Cartman was like, they have no souls.
Ginger kids have no souls.
I have a soul. Ginger and proud of it.
I have a touch of the ginge. My Italian roots overpower it, I think. Or maybe the French. The French are like, get out of here with that shit. I love the ginger people. They're Vikings.
I love the ginger people. It sounds like you're just making an amend or something like that.
I love the ginger people. I apologize for using the hard R in ginger. We use ginger. We don't say ginger with the hard R around here.
That's because he's a ginger.
He's a ginger. Gingers were reacting to this. It was oddly wholesome, although it is strange, like, to see people bonding over being marginalized. I don't know. We need a war. Yeah, Ed Sheeran claimed that the Ginger South Park episode ruined his life. Gingers are such pussies. The Vikings would be so ashamed. Don't they have Viking roots? Why are they all crybabies? Why is everyone such a crybaby now?
Right, because it's not just the Irish. It's like Scandinavian heritage too. A lot of them are gingers, aren't they? Norway, Sweden, Denmark.
Well, a lot of Jews are redheads.
Oh,
and that's where black people draw the line.
It's a lot of Jews. Like a lot.
Phetasy News.
Phetasy News. If you love Dumpster Fire, the best thing you can do is become a paid supporter at Phetasy.com. Tell your friends about us. You got the unedited version of this Dumpster Fire, and we leave a lot of inappropriate things on the cutting room floor. Join us right here on YouTube every Tuesday and Friday night at 8 p.m. Central for a new Dumpster Fire. We do a live chat, which is always hilarious. Thank you to everyone who helps make Dumpster Fire possible. Thank you to Caliber and Qualia for sponsoring today's episode. And thank you to our audience, subscribers, supporters. We love you. Thank you, Justin, for helping us out with all of the stuff. And thank you, Maggie.
Thank you, Bridget.
And thank you, Justin, for being our resident ginger. And now to cleanse your palate, the internet is glorious.
If you are a person who performed for your family as a child, you're mentally ill now.
Remember, life is absurd. Don't take yourself so damn seriously. Take the work seriously. Don't take yourself seriously. This has been your Dumpster Fire. I'm Bridget Phetasy. Now make me rich so I can get on Ozempic. Because I'm lazy. When people think of me, they think of lazy.
And the unicorns dance while the world burns, world burns. World burns.